Hello and welcome back to Sack to the Future 1962 season. We are into week number 9, and the Denver Broncos at 4-3 get a much-needed game against a semi-pro team. They have played one of them already in the Jacksonville Jaguars, and after an interesting first half, they were able to make the semi-pro team play how you would hope that they would play in the second half and get a fairly easy win. So hopefully same situation here as the Broncos certainly need it, trailing both the Dallas Texans and San Diego Chargers by 2 full games in the division now. Not sure if they'll show you the standings or not, but just trust me. It's kind of ridiculous. Nope, instead we'll see a look at the Texans suck, but of course they do. They're semi-pro team. The Broncos are terrible at offense. Actually been pretty good at defense, which is surprising. More of that may have been ball control. Not for points necessarily, but at least to run out the clock more than actually good defense. But here we go. We're in Denver. Just ending on the John M. and Vinny X Wolf channels are the Oilers and Colts. Looks like the Colts are going to sweep the season series, and that puts that division in all kinds of fun, as I believe the Colts, Oilers, and semi-pro Jacksonville Jaguars all have the same record there. The Texans are the odd man out, as they are the worst of the two semi-pro teams, and definitely the worst team in that division. You see Jacksonville destroyed a terrible semi-pro team in Cleveland, so they're up to 5-3 now. Denver definitely wanting to get to 5-3 here. Mingo out to the 20 only. So out comes Frank Tripucka. How's he doing? He's over 70%, which is fantastic, but 10 touchdowns, just 9 interceptions. That's actually okay for 1962. Could be worse. Could certainly be better. But it's something we'll continue to work on. Didn't really do any kind of strategizing against the semi-pro team. I'm not sure. I just assume they suck completely. Hopefully that was not a crazy assumption. I didn't look to see where their weakness was, you know, if they were weak at corner or safety or anything, so we'll see how it goes. Right there, it seems like the left corner is not quick on the cuts, which is good. So Scarpetto should be able to get open on that side. Test to see how their front seven is here on this play. Okay, the front seven's got a little bit of speed to it. Let's take a look at your starters for Denver. Strom, Adamson, Barton, McCullough, and Danehauer. The line, Mingo and Stoner. Your running backs, Taylor and Scarpetto are the receivers, and Probola's coming on at tight end. Let's try to take advantage of the corner again. Oh. So even if the corner is weak, the Texans did the smart thing there in backing them up, making them play deep. Hatfield, Fury, Nick Fury, and Kurt Hammett are your defensive linemen. You got Johan Schmidt, Steve Rogers, Thor Asgard, Jason Newsted, Neil Armstrong, Bucky Barnes, and Howard Stark. So, a bunch of Avengers over there on the defense. I was going to say the Texans did the smart thing of throwing their backers to cover the short pass and letting the corner drop back, knowing that that's a weak part of their team. So then, of course, you got to go to the tight end, because that means they're going to leave the middle of the field open. And we don't want to get into a passing every play situation, so it definitely looks like they're out to stop the run again, but let's just test them one more time. Definitely a capable front seven. This may have to be a passing game indeed. Nick Fury on the stop there. So they want me to pass, apparently. Back-to-back completions to Taylor. Had the guy open, but Tripucka got sacked on some sort of defensive back blitz there. I didn't even see it until it was too late. Tripucka just threw that one a little wild. And annoyingly, we have to go for it on 4th down here. So the Texans might be a semi-pro team, but they have some real coaching as they've already made some adjustments to... That's going to be incomplete. And it's a turnover on downs. Okay, so what do the Texans do on offense? Well, Frazier comes in on the blitz and gets a sack. That's a good start. Edson completes a 15-yard pass. And that brings up 3rd and 1. And a nice play by the Broncos' interior defensive line to hold Holtz and force a punt. There's a mismatch, 7-1 San Francisco at 0-7 Baltimore Ravens. That's one of the worst semi-pro teams against one of the best NFL teams this year in Zach to the Future. Hey Vinny, how's it going? Congratulations on the Colts victory. There's Stone gets a chance of carrying the ball. He only gets 2 yards though, so the Texans are definitely not a bad team as far as stopping the run. Scarpetto takes a shot, but holds on to the ball. It's been a tougher start than you would like against the semi-pro team. Fake it to Stone. Out in the flat. Dixon gets upended. There's a rotating three-quarter spin in the air. Unfortunately, it was a rather large splash, so deduct some points on that dive. Oh, and look at the semi-pro Texans playing the screen pass perfectly. All right, Texans. And there's definitely a weakness on the Texans, which you would expect a semi-pro team to have at least one weakness. It certainly seems to be the left corner, so this could be a big day for Scarpetto. Still going to mix some runs in, even though they are definitely doing a good job against my running game, and there you go. Finally a good run. If you keep trying, eventually one of them has to break through. After week 9, the Jags are in first place. Unbelievable. And there is a catch by Lionel Taylor for the touchdown. What is that? I don't know exactly. Lionel Taylor had some words for the semi-pro corner. Didn't seem to do anything illegal. Pretty good coverage. Taylor just went up and got the ball. So the semi-pro team trying to make some noise in the AFC South. Oh my gosh. Mingo misses the point after. I'm sure the Jaguars will quickly start losing those games at least, if not others. So we most likely will not see a semi-pro team in the AFC at least, or AFL, make the playoffs. But as you know, if you followed at all, we certainly will from the NFC South, because that is a division of 4 semi-pro teams, at least until 1966, when the Falcons finally break it up and become a real team. Any chance we'll meet the starters? We will not. Still not going to tell us who the starters are for the offense. We did get to meet the Avenger-heavy defense of the Texans. And that's just a poor throw by whoever their quarterback is. Edson. We don't know his full name because we never got to meet these guys. But there you see his amazing throw. Oh, okay. Well, probably wouldn't recognize the names anyways then, but still, I don't know why Madden sometimes decides to only show you one side of the ball for each team. Oh boy. I bit on the play fake, or the play fake, and that was no good. As Stark, that's probably Tony Stark, since Howard Stark's on defense. Comes down with the catch. And that's knocked away at the last minute. Let's send, oh, you know what? Let's not do that. It has to be picked off, and it is. Not sure where Nate Edson was going with that one, but McKeever comes up with the pick. Now the Broncos got a little deeper at corner as they went out and got Minter from the Buffalo Bills. That's McKeever's 4th interception, though, so don't expect him to get off the field anytime soon. What kind of throw was that? Let's try to run again. The Texans do a good job of stretching it out wide and making the play. Buffalo's made some good moves. Good or bad, one thing you know for sure is Buffalo is going to change their team almost weekly, which is probably amazing for chemistry. And that takes us to the end of the first quarter. 6-0. Not 2 field goals. It was a touchdown and a Mingo missed point after. Well, right now he's, feeling his way around the American Football League, trying to get every player on his team at some point in 1962 so that he can build the perfect team for the Broncos later on. Sounds good. Although I think he'll actually build a pretty good team in Buffalo before he builds one in Denver. Although Cookie Gilchrist has not been what the Canadian Football League promised us yet. Tarr makes a nice move and gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Here we go, catch, spins off of the tackler, keeps his feet, and goes into the end zone. Tarr, one of the first players to wear a towel out there. His hands perspire more than the average man in 1962. Mingo's good on that one. And Laurel the Atheist controlling the 0-7 Ravens. Oh, awesome. All right, well, I guess John Denver is going to have to come into play for the Denver Broncos. I know. Vinny, I know it's Lorelei the First. I think you made a comment about it. What was it? Oh, it must have been. I think I was watching your game against the Browns this morning. And I heard that, and then, and now every time I see it, it definitely looks like it says atheist. Knocked away at the last minute. McMillan. What do I want to do? There you go. Play action. Oh, what? That was weird. It's almost as if he stutter stepped or teleported or something, but he makes the grab for 4 yards. Ah, Flash Thompson. Now, wasn't he actually a football star or something in the comics? Probably not tight end, though. I think he's a quarterback. So the Texans are coming out throwing as well. They kind of forced the Broncos to throw as they played the run very well. And they want to throw themselves. So. And there's Holtz running for negative yardage again. Neither team off to a good running start, that's for sure. The double A gap and see what Mr. Nate Edson wants to do about it. Hand it off. And get Hill killed behind the line for a 5-yard loss. There you see, although there's no score there, they do show you the records after the game. The Oilers and Colts are now both 5-3. Mingo goes down. Browns improved to 6-2. The Bills down to 4-4. The Broncos are at 4-3, so they are looking to be on their way to 5-3. But with Jacksonville at 5-3 out of nowhere, the other teams in the AFC South, of course, one of them will win the division, but the other one's going to be 5-3. And we already are pretty sure the Broncos are not winning their division, as the Chargers and Dallas Texans are both 7-1. So assuming one gets the division, have to battle the other one for the wild card in addition to whoever does not win that AFC South. So the Broncos can't lose anymore, really. I mean, realistically, 11-5 might be good enough, but right now we got to think. Let's just win out. That would include 2 wins against the Chargers, and that should put us in. If we finish in second in the division, should be able to get in. Scarpetto making the catch. I'm not sure who the Dallas Texans or Chargers play this week, but hopefully. Actually, I think they might have a bye. They're both 7-1. It makes sense for them to get some time off at some point. Screen passes do not work against the Houston Texans. So at least we've established something. It wasn't the best thrown ball by Tripucka, but he did throw it to the right man as Scarpetto seems to be able to do whatever he wants against this corner. There's Stone. If he could hit the hole faster, he might have had a bigger play, but 4-yard gain. Broncos continue to prove that they are not anywhere near the most impressive running team in Sack of the Future. I believe that is probably still the Oilers. Why does it take so long to throw the ball sometimes? Well, whatever. Better than throwing it too quickly, I guess, and throwing it to the other team. And there's a sack. All right, well, Texans brought some defense on that drive. Why are you guys... Minter, the new Bronco, ran right into the other gunner and hit him, and neither of them went to get the ball. Very interesting. Still getting accumulate. Okay, apparently I can't say that word. He's still getting used to the way the Broncos play special teams. Not sure exactly how Buffalo does it, but I do know that their punter gets it out of bounds better, so maybe they don't have to go down there and make plays. Or the air. There you see why it's 13-0. Okay, what's the best thing to do here? Send him like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does take a while to get used to thin air here in Denver. Again, not sure who Edson was throwing the ball to. See, Philadelphia enjoyed their time against the semi-pro team, 31-0. There's another team at 5-3. The AFL, AFC, whatever, is absolutely loaded with teams over 500. The Broncos must get to 5-3 on this game. There's the impressive running of Donnie Stone. 5 rushes for 14 yards. And he was, of course, not in that picture at all. And that's going to be intercepted. Howard Stark. Well, really should not have gone with that play right away. Also, if I was going to challenge someone one-on-one, I should have went to the corner that has proven to be beatable all game rather than the other side. Should be a coverage sack, though. McFadden. The Broncos actually rarely get pressure sacks. It's usually coverage sacks, which makes sense. Their two best defenders are both safeties. It's completion underneath for Edson. Wrong button. Let's go with that. Safe. Nice safe play. Texans getting a little bit of a drive here. Nope, 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 nope. There's another coverage sack. Completion underneath. Edson up to 86 yards. Now 4th and 5 coming up. Not sure if I believe that they're really going to punt it. They're actually just going to let the clock run out. So that'll bring us to halftime. 13-0 Denver. Again, the defense is playing well. The offense, Trapuka has thrown the one interception. And there's no running game from either team. Let's just get back to the action. Texans will get the ball. And Frazier will put it out of the back of the end zone. Hey, Carolina gets their first win. These Texans do have a win. So, unlike the Ravens and the Bengals, two of the putrid type special team or semi-pro teams, they do have some talent, clearly. I apparently am going with the two-man rush. Not sure. Was that a suggested play? Make sure. No, that's weird. I don't know exactly how I got only two men to line up on defensive line, but that's knocked down by Eugene McDaniel. Woo! Wahoo McDaniel. Playing a lot of cover 2. Let's go with the cover 3 on this one. Nope, need to be this guy. And that's going to be off the helmet of one of the linemen. And Edson, 8 of 16. Ooh, there's a revenge game. Rams and Seahawks. Seahawks, one of those better semi-pro teams. They're at 4-3. Everyone's talking about the Jags. People forget about the Seahawks. And Frank Tribuca on the day, 14 of 18, which is good. 175 is solid. 2 touchdowns, fantastic. 1 interception is the problem, but it was a deep pass, so it wasn't too bad. Kind of like punt, except for it was on first down. Kind of like punting on first down. Hand it off to Mingo. He will bounce off of 1 tackle and get a few yards. He's now up over 5 yards a carry. There is still hope. And Mingo finds a little bit of room on the left side. He's up to 29 yards now. See if we can get ourselves into a little bit of a running game here. Wow, that's severely underthrown because he did not set his feet. And that is the problem. Eyes downfield. Saw the guy was open deep, but did not, or what I failed to do was see what was going on with my quarterback, which he was in all kinds of pressure, throwing off his back foot. I would have paid a little bit more attention to that. Would not have tried to throw the deep pass. And the Winter Soldier picks me off here, even though we are still in the month of October. Third and 11, need to stop. And there's a coverage sack. Joyce with the sack. Denver's up to 4 sacks. One of them was from a blitz. The other 3, of course, they're coverage sack variety. What's going on? All right. The Denver special teams has been very disgusting, really. Tribuca now up to 2 interceptions. He's never satisfied when he has more touchdowns than interceptions. He always tries to get it even for some reason. So Mingo gets a first down on that run. There's Tribuca getting a first down. 84 comes running off the bench to help Tribuca to his feet. So there's some sportsmanship from the semi-pro team. What? Idiot. Scarpetto drops the ball for some reason. And then Taylor drops the ball. Fantastic. So the competition between the receivers who can drop more balls is in full effect. And finally, somebody holds on to one. There's an injury timeout. Somebody. Of course, they will not tell us who the injury is yet. And the Texans amazingly went for the all-out run stop after being shredded through the air. Some teams are just stubborn that way. The whole goal in life is to stop you from running the ball, no matter how much you throw it on them. Here's Scarpetto. Down to the 1 yard line. 7 catches, 84 yards today. See if we can't pound it in. What? Oh, Mingo finds a way into the end zone. That was that. All right. Whatever works, Mingo. Whatever works. Had he been able to stick the landing better, might have been able to get into the 9 range. But it does not affect his kicking. So Mingo providing some entertainment for the otherwise bored crowd here in Denver. I don't know if you're ever bored if your team is got the game under control. Holt's up to 3 yards now on 7 carries. Go back to 4-3 for a bit. Oh, my fault. I was supposed to cover him. So that's an easy completion for Edson. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. The unsung job of the blocker. There's Hill getting nowhere. Let's try blitz. Normally I prefer the coverage sack, but you gotta mix it up sometimes. They run against it. Oh, Jerry Hill. Jerry Hill trying to show the semi-pro guys what it takes to get back into the NFL. Although he's actually been outperformed by the other running back. I already forgot his name. The man that Vinny himself used to block for. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. Absolutely not unnecessary roughness at all by number 47, McGeever. Nicely knocked the ball away and then continued to swing his man around. That's a much better punt. The Texans out punting the Broncos. Okay. Can we get some running going? All the way back at the 5 here. Oh, they might actually leave something open. Little spin move by Stone. Gets him up to 26 yards now. Oh, there it is, the wing. Is it the wing? Yeah. Send that in motion onto the other side. Oh, idiot. That didn't work right. So that takes us through into the fourth quarter.
All right, here we go. Blue Niners, gone, Detroit. Hurry up.
And Stone goes nowhere. Brings up 3rd and 11. And there's a nice catch by Scarpetto for the first down. Offense ranked 25th in the league. Tripucka. Hey, with that pass, they went from the 25th ranked offense all the way up to the 22nd. How about that?
Hurry up, here we go. Green, leopard, leopard. Now let's go. 319.
Stone picks up 10 on that one. He's up to 35 yards now. There's Tar getting it down to the 5-yard line. See if Mingo can get in the end zone in a more conventional fashion on this goal line
Now let's go.
play. Much easier. Maybe not as highly rated from the judges, but a much healthier way to get in the end zone. And then he'll put the point after. 27-0, 0.3. Oh, Mingo just ran out of the running there. Lackluster creativity from Mingo. Hey, there's the Buffalo Bill. No, Minter. No. Okay. Maybe getting into a fight after the play. So what can we tell you about the statuses after the future? Well, the Bears and Giants will hopefully be either late tomorrow night or most likely late Saturday night. So one of the next two nights fairly late, maybe starting about now or a little bit later even. Should be the Bears and Broncos on both the Phantom Fighter channel here and the John M channel. Bonus game on the Vinny X Wolf channel tomorrow. And when I say bonus game, you know what I mean. A Green Bay Packers game. They've won, what, 6 in a row? Jerks. I know they're undefeated on the Vinny X Wolf channel this year. I don't know. Have they ever lost a game on the Vinny X Wolf channel? That's what we have to. I think they did lose one. Huh. Well, won't that be something if they continue to be undefeated on the Vinny X Wolf channel until he even starts playing as them? Oh, idiot. Gives up the shutout because I'm an idiot and I turned into the guy at the wrong time. Well, he is a genius. You figured sooner or later he would find the end zone. Oh, whoops. Forgot to get the onside kicks team. Okay. Obviously just not paying attention. It's halfway through the fourth quarter. Of course they're going to try an onside kick.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, hit it!
Not no huddle, chew clock. That's better. Nice chew clock.
Hurry up, here we go! 3:19!
Oh. Olszewski. Probably quicker if he was wearing the 00. Oh crap. Now it's chew clock. And that's incomplete. Fourth and 16 here.
Let's go! 3:19! 3:19! Back 99 Philly, here we go!
And it's intercepted. Which is actually better than had he just knocked the ball down. The Winter Soldier, for whatever reason, still has 2 of his arms. And he uses those to pick me off for the second time.
Set! Blue 90! Here we go! All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56!
Oh, and there's a completion over to Flash Thompson. Edson now starting to get some good stats against me.
Let's go! Blue 90!
And there you see just a dropped ball for absolutely no reason. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
All right, here we go.
That's 5 catches for Tony Stark, 93 yards, and we all know he has a touchdown.
Let's go! Blue 90!
And that ball's dropped.
Let's go! Green 39!
Tommy Gunn. Oh, I just assume we threw boxers on the team. And look at that. Donnie Stone's going to act like the Broncos had a running game. I believe that was a trick comment by Vinny to make me admit that I've seen Rocky V, by far the worst Rocky movie, without question. I did. I love the Rocky movies. Could not stand Rocky V. Hey, Edson actually has thrown less interceptions. The first Creed movie was absolutely fantastic. The second one was pretty good. Certainly better than Rocky V. I like him. Yeah. I was definitely pleasantly surprised with the Creed movie. And the second one wasn't bad, it's just the first one was so good that it makes, makes it hard to repeat. The Goose gets a fumble recovery. Oh, that's not a fumble. Oh. Apparently it was a fumble. Why am I trying to pass on first down? Mingo breaking the tackle. That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. They don't review that stuff anymore. Oh. Interesting. So, Madden used to review it and then make the wrong call. Now they say, why bother? Like we're just going to get it wrong anyways. And the Broncos, surprisingly, get up to 150 yards on the ground. And one more play should end the game. Stone decides to run up his lineman's back. And that'll do it. Oh, well, 7-6-5. Okay, so the Broncos win here in Denver. Get to 5-3, which they needed to because of the clogged top of the AFC. So they join a bunch of teams for still having a hope at the playoffs. The Houston Texans, of course, had no hope. Raise some projects. All right. Thanks for watching. This was the Broncos over the Texans to get to 5-3. The Bears will be back on this channel within the next day or two, most likely Saturday, possibly tomorrow night. The Bears will actually be on the John M channel as well, because the Bears and Giants are going to have their NFC title game rematch this week. So just come back for that one. Otherwise, until then, thanks for watching and have a good night.